welcome. This is Sahara playing Mass Effect Andromeda. Last episode, I thought we were finally done, and then we found out there was an epilogue. So
we're in stable orbit.
We need to go back to the Nexus.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, okay. So, I wish I could discover Meridian. I'm sorry. I wish I could go in and discover Meridian, but I can't. But so we're in a different system now, so I can explore it. Okay. And I bet this is one of the ones that I didn't get to before I did what I thought was the end of the game. Let's get these planets knocked out. Not that I'm not sure how long this epilogue is. Probably not long at all. We're supposed to go to Happen to Hat 7 again, so I'm looking forward to going back there.
Deploying probe. I found something.
Because there were areas there that I wanted to... Oh, we have a comment. That I wanted to look at that was off the mission area. So, we have a comment. Logged by its Hungarian name, this comet has a highly irregular orbit that brings it back into systems at unexpected intervals, highly irradiated. So I have titanium. Okay, now let's go to this one.
Anomaly on sensors.
Alright, come on. Oh, really? This is goop. Is that chasm there?
Probe away. Getting a scan.
It's the mountain. This mountain, the tallest on Path 77, is distinct in size and shape from its neighbors. Scans detect multiple traces of element 0 embedded in the rock. Do I get some element 0? I did. No, I didn't. I only got XP for that. Wow. But they'll probably be mining it, I can bet you on that, because element 0 is rare. This planet looks like it has some...
Anomaly on sensors.
Some, one of these down here? No, come on. Ooh, where are we at? Right there.
Probes launched.
Is that ice
Tracking
field?
a huge mineral deposit.
Aluminum. We'll take that. 124. And then... Is this Meridian? Yeah, this is Meridian.
We're in stable orbit.
Okay. And then this one. Definitely looks like a metal golf ball. Meridian does.
Anomaly on sensors.
Okay. Oops, going a little too fast.
Probe away. Anomaly found.
A crevice. A small number of remnant bots patrol the base of this vast canyon. Our sensors cannot locate anything else of value. However, whatever the bots are guarding may be long gone. That seems odd that they would be guarding a crevice, right? Alright, so let's get out, and I bet we are... Yep, that's what I thought. We were up here on one of the planets that I knew, or areas that I knew hadn't been spotted yet. Because there were 4 left, and they were up here at the top. So let's go to this one.
Rumor has it this is quite the lawless region. No place to get stranded.
Stranded? Why would you even bring that up?
Oh, no anomalies. Kind of a green with an orange tint. Nothing here. That looks like our Earth.
I'm picking up something.
I'm glad. So this is Hybaro. Hybaro has adapted bizarrely to the Scourge. For about a third of its orbital period, the Scourge's effects permit plant life to flourish at all other times. Hybaro boils in the Ratu sun.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
So this is iron. Cool. Kind of a pretty color. I would like to go back to some of the other planets, come to think of it, now that, and to see how they've changed.
Anomaly on sensors.
To see if Vold is no longer frozen, if Havaro's plant life is better.
Probe away. Anomaly found.
Oh, we have a vessel. This Ket dropship appears to have been departing Govok's folly when it was hit by weapon fire. Perhaps Govok is still alive and active after all. Who is Govok? Is that the name of the planet? Oh, Govok's folly. The Scourge and some unusual orbital mechanics leave Govok's folly icebound at night and boiling during the day. The outcast Govok attempted to take advantage of this to little avail. Doesn't say if there's a population there. I think that's all of that. Yes, it is. We have 2 more to do. This one. With the stars twinkling away.
Zuvi, keep an eye on those sensors.
I always do.
I know, it's just... This is a dicey sector. Better to be ready.
Really? A dicey sector?
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
So we have a shuttle. The shuttle appears to have limped away from the battle. Logs indicate the crew, now deceased, came to Var to raid an outcast mining camp. The attempt must have ended badly, I would imagine. Oh, so we got resources. Let's go over here. Come on. Oh, I wasn't on it, that's why. I was on the exclamation mark and not the damn planet itself. Duh. This is a small one. Nothing here. Oh, this is a bright one. Oh, that's the one we just left. It didn't look that bright when we pulled up to it.
Anomaly on sensors.
That.
Probes launched. I found something.
Starship wreckage. This deceased outcast inhabitant of this escape pod appears to have fled a battle on Meishia in the inner system. We're getting a lot of resources here. Is this the place they were escaping from?
Anomaly on sensors.
It is. This is the place they were escaping from. Come on. Whoop.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Cool. We have graphite. Oh, I didn't. There we go. I didn't click my button. We have one more over here. Nothing on here. So one more system to do. And that's... which one was it? This one up here. Then on to the Nexus, because we have to talk to Carrie. Then on to Habitat 7.
Not many other ships would venture out this far. It's our job to be first.
Anomaly.
I'm picking up something.
Yep, thought it was that.
Probes launched.
Intense scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe.
Okay. Is this one of those places we were supposed to plant a probe and we didn't because we already did our 3?
Data collection probe ready for placement.
Okay, so let's just do this one. That's an interesting looking planet.
I'm picking up something.
I haven't seen too many that look like this. Where we are. Whoop, there we are.
Deploying probe.
I think it's probably a...
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Aluminum. Oh, I did it again. I'm hitting the damn... There we go. I'm hitting the space bar instead
Anomaly
of...
detected.
Another one? Is it this one down here? Yep.
Deploying probe. I found something.
Starship wreckage. Another one. Is it Ket? A remnant fighter seemingly impaled on a tendril of scourge. Astonishingly, certain self-repair mechanisms appear to be intact, though the vessel will never be whole again. So we picked up resources from that. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Duh. Oh, down here. Nothing here. Or here. Ooh, another blue planet. But not always water, is it? On a curiously visual inspection, this massive planet appears almost Earth-like, but its incredibly heavy gravity and crushing atmosphere make colonization a long shot. Okay. Interesting. One more. I think it's interesting that they end the epilogue, probably going to end the epilogue, 100%, yep, going back to Habitat 7, right? Okay, so the Nexus, here we go. Because that's where the whole game started. Well, it started on Hyperion when we woke up, then we went to the next, then we went to Habitat 7, but... Okay, let's see if the Nexus is... actually looks better, huh? With all the people now that are out of hibernation. Nope, it looks about the same. Path of the Hero. So I know we're not going to find out anything about the Ket, really, like their home planet, and we're not going to find out anything about the remnants, probably the Jardins, but hopefully we'll find out who killed Garson. Okay, is she over here or is she gonna be somewhere else? Last time she was up at the top, so I wonder if that's where she's going to be.
Should I apply for an outpost?
Thanks for helping out with Sid again. You didn't need to, but you did. I appreciate that.
Okay, so let's see if she is upstairs.
I can't wait to be assigned to an outpost. This place is amazing.
You think so, do you?
The consumption or sale of any plant specimens is strictly prohibited by hydroponic regulations.
Is she up here?
At my age, family is more important than new experiences.
No, she's not. Okay, let's just tag her then. Life on the Frontier investigates base attacks on Nexus ships. I don't know where all those are going to be at. But I'm looking for... Was it a... Oh, I think that was a task, wasn't it? Path of a Hero. The Path of a Hero. I was on the right place. She just moved. She's clear over here. How would I find you clear over here?
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Yes, I do.
You're here. I'll give you my entire chocolate ration for an interview about Meridian.
You're on.
Done. Down to the ones with strawberry goop in the middle.
So, Meridian's real. A promised land. You did it. This could give us the golden worlds everyone was waiting for. And humanity has first claim.
But we're willing to share.
Technically, yes, but practically, our allies will always be welcome.
It's good to have that on the record. I'm headed out there soon. Documenting Meridian could be a lifetime's work, even for an Asari. I can't wait to get started. Meridian. Now that's history in the making.
Okay, so we got that one done. You have gained one cryo point. Did I now? So, alright, so we're leaving here. All that for this. Nope.
This is not what I signed up for.
This is not what I signed up for. I didn't think there was anything else. Journal. I wanted to do the... what was it? The Nexus one? Yeah. I wonder if this will show up out there. Let's see. Oh, it's showing up here.
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
I didn't know this would show up here. To operations? Okay. Interesting, because I only did half of them. I was thinking it was something that had to be done.
Kelly played a role in the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities
Then killed dozens.
To Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkan system. Initiative Director Jiren Tan
Saying down.
Words when news of the exile port
Okay.
was made public.
You got me all confused now.
Dangerous. The exiles are dangerous. Stay away from Kadara. I cannot stress this enough.
This is HNS.
Am I getting myself confused here? Not here. Where are you at on the map? Okay, it's showing it up here, which is where I was at, and it said it was below. Something's not right. The game has got itself confused. See, because it's tell me, and this is where I just came. I just came from here.
Lieutenant Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be
Now it's taking me to docking bay. What the hell? What the hell, game? I was already in the docking bay.
speculated key to sustaining life in the galaxy.
I know where it's taking me. It's taking me over to the...
Releasing only brief footage of an apparent victory over Ket Forces in City has been found. Is HNS the dream?
Alright, let's see. Armor. Consumables. No, I'm sorry. Not that. I wanted consumables. None. Okay. Do you have?
Hey there.
You have. None. See now. Okay. This is really odd.
Director Jared Tan. I'd like
Yep.
to extend a warm
Look at that.
welcome
It's
to
taking
our
me back down
Mary
to
Poppins.
operations.
Please help make this.
Okay. Well, it kept running me around from docking bay to operations to docking bay. So then I came here, went on the galaxy map, and there are two systems that are now marked with that, Life on the Frontier. And then I was told that Lexi wants to speak to me. So let's go speak to her. She can be here in the med bay.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
And yes, I do. Because I got another chiral point. Oh, here's my honey. How you doing, honey?
Sure?
Your mother's asking a lot.
Darling one,
Your mother's asking a lot of personal questions.
I'll see you later, Joel.
stay strong, darling one.
Did you know that? She wants to know how we breed or how we have children. Basically, that's Cora. Okay, I need to. I think my science pods. Is it my military I need to do? Hunting parties. Receive organic materials at regular intervals. Commerce. Only have one more left of these. Even better prices when buying and selling items. Let's just do it. Oh, where's my pie jack? I can hear you. So is Lexi in the... You know who's there? That's PB in there. That's Liam. Gil. Drac. She would okay, so she must be underneath. Liam. Drac. Gil. It's unusual for her to be down here. Sam. There she is. Oh, this is where her med bay is at. Okay.
A toast to the vanquished.
The Archon, face down, ass up.
So long, bone brain.
How about to Meridian?
Guess you prefer the Tempest to Meridian. Works for me.
To whatever's next. May it be beyond our imagination.
It's my toast, and it's to the vanquished.
Hear that?
So you guys are all toasting, are we?
Woke up today and thought back to the search. And then I remembered it's over. It's really over. We did it.
I know what you mean. I don't want this high to go away.
I'm going to enjoy it for as long as it lasts before I settle down.
Settle down.
Yeah, now that we're back on track, I thought I'd maybe talk to a Nexus colonization expert. Get assigned to an outpost, start a farm or something. Who am I kidding? I love being on the ship. I'm staying here until you kick me off.
Okay, good to know.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You scared me
You know where
there
to
for a
find me.
minute, Betra. I suppose they all have things to say, right? I suppose I should go around and talk to everyone. Okay, so Lexi wants to talk to me. There she is.
Ready for more tests?
Not again. Lexi, I'm fine.
Sit now, and I'll skip the blood work. Have you experienced any muscle spasms, nosebleeds, memory loss?
No, but I feel a headache coming on. Ha ha. Comments like that used to get a rise out of you.
I know you too well now. Inhale. Exhale. You should know. Professor Hirik approached me about a transfer to the Nexus. Apparently my research on Ket anatomy has been useful to the militia.
Well, it's a good opportunity.
You could continue your studies in a low-risk environment.
I turned him down. Truth is, I've discovered I do my best work in the field, and someone has to keep an eye on you.
I'm lucky to have you here.
Yes, you are. But I'm pretty lucky too.
All right, so yeah, we need to do all these but we already did Jal. We've already done him, more or less. I wonder if Sam's going to have anything more to say. Oh my god, look at all this champagne. Swiped a couple bottles of champagne from Vortex. I figure if we want to toast Meridian properly, we should do it with the good stuff. It's chilly next to the coolant tanks. Liam comments, I'll fabricate some proper champagne flutes. Won't take long. Subi. You're blowing resources on that. Oh, you're blowing resources on that? Gil. Drink yours out of a coffee mug if you like. I want a proper clink to enjoy mine. Subi. I agree. I don't think that's bad at all. Scheduled nomad maintenance. This crate needs a tune-up after everything she's been through. Yeah, I agree. I'll blow the dust off filters and retune the micro thruster array. Gil comments, why is all your maintenance done at the crack of dawn? Liam. A, no dawn in space, and B, I'm usually awake at 4 o'clock. Gil. We saved the cruiser. Take a nap. We saved the cluster. Take a nap, Liam. Angarian word of the day. Oh my god, I can't even pronounce it. The people closest to me, us. Friends and mentors, as well as family members, Jal. Comments, good choice, Vetra. Thought so, Jal. Proficiency training, firearms, bionic offense, defense. If you need to brush up your skills, now's a good time. Drac and I are running proficiency courses in the cargo bay for those off duty, 1400 to 1600. We have simulation weapons for target practice, but the bionics will be real, so we're protective. Gil. See you there. Cora comments, I'll be there. Fair warning, I'm a little jumpy. Subi. Since when do you fire anything meaner than survey probes? Drac. Since I've known I might need to. Subi. I'm in. Show me something. Liam. Okay, so my crew are still getting along together. Good. Oh. Let's talk to Sam. I miss my fish.
Hello, Ryder. Through Meridian, I gained insight into the Jardan, creators of the Remnant and the Angara. Meridian's code accounts for incredible potential and infinite diversity. They weren't achieved. No creator would be content.
You think the Jardan might come back?
Unknown. They abandoned a great work, which you have reinterpreted. Against significant odds, you are home.
Thanks. But what's a Pathfinder without their Sam?
Two halves of a whole. In a brief time, you have suffered, triumphed, and grown. You are a new iteration of yourself, respected and recognized. I have lived it with you. I see why the unknown beckons, what it means to prevail against it. This is how one's humanity is grown. I am glad to know.
Okay. So Sam?
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Sam is also grown, and he knew he would. I believe he said that at the very beginning sometime, that he would end up growing himself. All right. I thought I spoke to Jal. I didn't speak to Liam.
Yeah, Ryder?
Nope, nothing.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
So some of them have things to say, some of them don't.
Meridian, at last. There's still so much to do. For the Nexus, the Angara, but not today. Today, we get to feel good about winning.
Yes, we do.
See you later, Cora.
Until
I'll be here.
Until we end up getting ambushed again or something, right? Because you know we will. All right, so through here.
That was a good win. I wonder what other kind of trouble we can get up to.
You never stop, do you?
Always looking for the next fight, aren't you, old man?
Gotta admit, old habits die hard. I might have had a long time to settle in.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
And Gil's going to be a father. He's going to be a papa. I wonder what that's going to do to his relationship with Jill.
Hail the Archon Killer. I heard it was touch and go, but you really rose to the occasion.
Not much choice when your back's against the wall.
Remind me never to piss you off.
Yeah.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Okay. We are done talking to everybody except for PB. Oops. Jeez. I wonder if I have any striking missions that need to be done. Awaiting debrief. Mission failure! I figured it would be. It was a really very risky one anyway to begin with. Yeah, let's just... It doesn't matter. I don't know what these really account for. To be honest, I don't think they get me anything too much. I'm sure some people never even Liam moved again.
Yes?
Yep, never mind.
I'll see you later, Joel.
Stay strong, darling one.
Okay, so PB, and then Suvi, and...
Maybe Helios flora is more edible now, with Meridian active.
Not again.
I've seen reports of floral mare stems and plants that didn't have them before. This could be it.
If you do try them, make sure it's not before a long shift this time.
Okay.
Meridian was mind-blowing, right? I mean, someone didn't bring me where the real action was, but I heard you were amazing. No safety net, no Sam, didn't bat an eyelash.
Well, I should have brought you, but I brought Draken said because I knew it was going to be a heck of a fight, right?
Didn't have time to think about it.
And you're good on your toes. Now, Helios will really take shape, and we have VIP tickets. In some ways, I feel like our adventure is just beginning.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Yeah, at the time when they released this, they didn't know they were not going to be doing a sequel, that it was going to end up with so bad reviews. Yeah.
Where to next?
Where we're needed.
We'll go wherever we're needed most. And now you sound like a superhero, but not saying yard, of course.
And you're right. We're still needed out there. So what are we waiting for?
Yeah. We're going to Habitat 7. Yay, can't wait. Or no, actually we have a couple...
What can I do for you?
Any stories about the Tempest.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model. How power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
That's just mean.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
Okay.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Yeah, it's too bad Solarians don't live that long. Anyway, no, we have 2 probes or 2 whatever. They are, one of them is here. It is Life on the Frontier. Is what we're looking for. They're gonna show up here?
Anomaly on sensors.
Okay. Is this what we're looking for?
Probe away. Get to the
Starship
scan.
wreckage. Oh, this is it. Okay.
Narrowing down the list of possible locations.
The Charis was a transport shuttle with a full cargo of supplies. According to the ship's final transmission, it lost its way after an unexplained interference resulted in navigational failure. Damage on parts of the ship's hull suggests that it came into contact with a hostile force shortly after losing contact with the Nexus. Okay, so that's one of them. We have 2 more. Or 1 more, I'm sorry. And the other one is... I saw it down here, it is. I guess these don't highlight until you don't see them until you actually click on the mission or something, you know, highlight it. Because I've been in all these systems before. Well, maybe I was in these systems before I had the mission. I don't know. I don't remember. There's just too many of them. Here we go.
I'm picking up something.
This here? Yep.
Probe away. Anomaly found.
Yep, starship wreckage.
This should give us a final location, Ryder. Got it. I'll forward all the information to your Omni tool.
The ship and its entire crew transporting minerals was expected at the Nexus but never docked. It was presumed lost in the Scourge. Analysis suggests that the Daisy's navigational systems may have been compromised. So now where do I go? Follow the 3 sabers. Follow the 3 sabers to their hideout on Kadara. Okay, so we go to Kadara. That is up here. That's fine. I don't mind getting rid of some of these little tasks that I didn't. The other ones, when you click on them, they don't show up anywhere. You just have to, excuse me, because they're randomly generated. You just have to stumble on them. So we're going to Kadara. And I wanted to go here to see how much it's changed anyway. Because Kadara was the planet that had all the radioactive water. We have the old Skinner too. Okay. Which is the architect. And I think I know why they did it this way, so you could finish up any quests that you didn't do, probably. Some people are very completionists and that they have to complete everything in their game. Alright, so this is going to be... I have a feeling it's going to be out on the field, right? It's going to be out in the slums. Who do we want to take with us? Let's switch you out, honey. Let's bring somebody else. PB? And Betra. At least I'm assuming it's going to be out somewhere in Kadara. I always get stuck right there. Yep, it is. Okay, let's get into our... Do things look any different here? Not really. Let's see, and where are we headed? We are going to, oh, clear over here? Life on the Frontier, yeah, looks like we are. The other one is the old Skinner, the architect. Oh. Okay, so let's go up over here. Then I imagine we'll have to go back to the Nexus, I think. I'm not sure. I don't even remember how this spawned. This road will take us down. I kind of thought it did. It's hard just to go over all this. I don't know if this is a quest we picked up from someone down here. Hi guys, coming through. Here we come, peoples. I guess I could have got a little bit closer, huh? I know we'd been here before.
Party just got bigger.
All right, where y'all at? You're up there.
Outlaws on their way!
We got one over here. Okay. I know I had points too. I think I was going to put them into combat. I think I was putting them into combat. I have 18 points, so I was putting them into concussive shot. Let's just do that. Recharge speed doesn't make any difference. Direct damage or damage versus shields. Damage versus armor. Let's do that. Then we have 9 more. I might as well finish up my flak cannon. Area damage, area force, power cell capacity. In case I ever use them. Okay. And I can't do any of theirs because they're maxed out. I just don't understand what they were thinking about this. Like I said before, they should have put other lines in here that when they hit their max, then they can go ahead and add to their skills. But no, they couldn't do that, could they? Nope. Alrighty. Is that a container? No, most likely not. Anything to pick up? Well, I don't think it makes a difference, right? Yes, I know it's in here. Three Sabers memo. I don't want to hear about it. You all knew dusting y'all would make the break with the Nexus final. No loss. That teat was running dry. Going independent isn't just the smart move, it's the only move. Now we've got the gear and the freedom to take over this place. Angara, not a problem. Here y'all's on Eos. Forget him. He won't talk. Anything he brings up will expose his involvement and the Nexus's involvement. He's not going to put himself in that position. Cochrane.
So they kicked out their own leader. This is where all that stuff got to. I'd heard about meds being stolen.
Is there another one? Oop.
Grenades, rifle mods, body armor. They're well stocked.
This is top-end gear. We don't trade with this stuff, and it wasn't stolen in the uprising. Someone on the Nexus gave this to them.
It's saying there's more. Is it out here? Oh, is it up on top? Yep, there's a container here.
Wait, these are Angara things. Did they take them as trophies?
So, a crate of Angaran-made items, including the traditional Rojan, a special cloak-like garment. Presence of blood on these items suggests that they were seized from the Angaran that the Three Sabers attacked. Is there more here? Oh, there's another data pad. Okay. There we go. I don't want to hear about it. We all knew using y'all would make the break with the Nexus final. No loss. Well, we already read this down here.
This former leader, Yale, he's on Eos. He was there tied to the Nexus.
Bet he'll have more to say about this.
I'm saving everything we found as proof. It'll come in handy.
Okay, so this is expanding our quest, like they always do, right? After the fact. Well, what am I doing? I don't need to go anywhere. Let's just do a fast travel. And we will see you on Eos. So it looks like y'all is on Promedos. He's just off from here. So let us go talk to him. He's off this way. Do I want to take my Nomad? No, he's right over here. I see him. Let's go talk to you. You've been stealing Nexus supplies. Yes, you have been. You've been a naughty boy. Naughty, naughty boy. Have you not?
Is your name Yale?
Yale.
Yeah, that's me. Stanton Yale. What can I do for the Pathfinder today?
Tell me about the Three Sabers.
Oh, shit.
You led them, yep.
You were their leader before they kicked you out.
And gave me a broken leg and a dislocated shoulder as parting gifts. It was a mistake. We trained the attack dogs, and they turned on us.
Explain.
The new outposts, our supply routes, they needed protection. We couldn't rely on just you. I proposed that we'd save Nexus blood by hiring exiles to fight for us.
Well, it's a great thought. It's good in theory, I agree. But it obviously didn't work out right because they're exiles. And not all of the exiles are bad, but a lot of them are. Yeah.
It could have worked. Mercenaries and privateers have existed throughout history.
That was the hope. Cochrane and I served together. I thought I could trust him and the crew. I became their commander. I armed them. I shared access to Padromo's operations. And then they took their new toys and went rogue. Attacked people they were supposed to protect.
Well, that's not a problem anymore. Yep.
I've dealt with the 3 Sabers. They won't be a problem.
Damn. They're gone then. Shit. Cochrane. He was a good man. Once. Addison will be pleased at least. One loose end tied up.
Wait, Addison?
She wasn't sure Ryder would work out as Pathfinder. She was desperate for options. It doesn't even matter anymore. The 3 Sabers are gone. Just let this blow over. I have to get back to work. We've got an outpost to run here.
So, confront Addison. Now I have to go back to the Nexus. No! It's like, really? What are you doing here? You got your head in your hands. Are you okay? Not feeling well there, dude? But you got your head in your hands too. Why? What's going on? What are you doing to these people? I will be going back to Nexus. I can't believe this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? Anyway.
Victory over the Ket as a major step toward galactic unity.
Alright.
Is HNS.
Alright, here we are. Let's go talk to Addison. We're just on friendly terms with her now, too.
I know why you're here. Yale told me to expect a visit. I hoped this blunder wouldn't come to light, but Helios has a habit of dashing our hopes. Have the 3 Sabers been eliminated, Pathfinder?
Yes, they have been.
I dealt with them.
Then the problem's solved. As far as everyone's concerned, the 3 Sabers acted on their own.
But they didn't, did they? Hey, Ryder.
Who the hell's this?
Sid started the investigation. She did.
This investigation started with Sid's instincts.
I applaud good instincts, but not in this case.
So I was right, wasn't I? Someone on the Nexus was helping the 3 Sabers.
Yes, it was a mistake. We authorized a course of action that cost lives, but, like I said, it's over.
You have to tell people. If we made a mistake, we have to own it, right?
Who does that serve? It could damage relations with the Angara, spark another uprising.
It would be lying. Ryder, if you hide this, what else will you let them hide?
We're not taking tips on diplomacy from a teenager.
She's right.
With all due respect, Director, Sid's right. Transparency is important for building trust. People need to know they can trust us, even when we screw up.
I'll make sure people hear about this.
Pathfinder, you're making a mistake.
No.
Maybe. But at least I'm willing to acknowledge it.
Okay. I got 73 instead of just 29, so I made the right decision. I was going to talk to you.
I'm enjoying Tan's ongoing discomfort with an Angaran ambassador.
Yeah, I bet.
Not that the Moshai would take advantage. Such base manipulation is beneath her. So, what can I do for you?
Okay.
Has there been any immediate reaction to exposing Spender?
Of course. The damage he did. That'll scar us for a long time. There's also the crow I've had to eat. Can't say it wasn't deserved.
We're all better off without him.
Brecker might disagree. His job now includes everything Spender did.
Thanks ever so much.
Well, you're very welcome. I think we already asked about Dr. Kennedy and the child.
Any word from Dr. Kennedy, now she's on Prodromos?
She's as difficult as she always was, which is how it should be. Andromeda isn't supposed to change everything.
You two seem very different.
I met Jean at a university bar. She was talking libertarian and drinking vodka slimes. I instantly hated her. An hour later, we were back-to-back fighting half a lacrosse team. And somehow, she hadn't started it. I bet there's someone like that on your ship. They drive you crazy, but for some reason, you just click.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, some people just. Yeah.
Then you understand. Life is so safe without those kinds of people. Some might say better, but they're not in the initiative.
Exactly, I agree.
Director Addison.
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
I agree. Okay, so we got that quest done. I think I wanted to talk to Tan, which is... Where are they? Where's Kesh at? I can't remember where they're at, to be quite honest. Oh well. Doesn't matter. To the docking bay we go. We are on the very last, hopefully, mission. We are going to Habitat 7. The world is waiting. I want to see what it looks like now. I am curious if we'll be able to get into different areas that we couldn't get into the very first time we were here. I'm not bringing Liam or Cora because they've already seen Habitat 7. I think I would bring Jal. Yes, I think I will.
I'm picking up something.
Oh, there is something?
Probes launched.
Intense scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe.
Okay, so these are just different areas that we could have went to do the scourge probes.
Data collection probe ready for placement.
Okay, just all it does is to give you experience. So, alrighty. Well, I should have known it would be here because, right? This is what took us down before. Alright, so we have the world is waiting. I can't wait to see what it looks like.
So, back at Habitat 7. What am I supposed to see, and what's it got to do with 100% viability?
I'm getting initiative signals, magnetosphere charges, and atmosphere probes.
The vault here remains non-functional, but with 100% viability to invest, we've begun terraforming this world with initiative technology.
The good old-fashioned hard way. It'll eventually be a home too, thanks to you.
Full circle, nothing wasted, thanks to us. Dad would approve, yes he would.
My father would like that.
There is one more item, Pathfinder. Opening channels to the Nexus, Meridian, Prodromos, Detail, Tevuni, New Tachanka, and Initiative allies.
Is this all it
By
was?
unanimous vote, this world is to be renamed. Habitat 7 is now listed astronomically as Rider 1. Your world, Pathfinder. Their future.
That's all it was? Was that? I'm done? Oh my god, if I'd known that, I would have been... I wanted to go down on the planet. Oh no. Damn it. Can we land? No, it's just a satellite. Damn it. But they named the world after us. So it looks like that is the end of the game. It was just a simple little stupid thing, right? Wow. Okay, I made it. I thought it was gonna be something bigger than that. So, wow. Well, so that's it. That's the end of this game. In a way, I'm so glad. I'm so glad because it was a long ass game. But I do recommend it if you've never played it. Go in with expectations that there's going to be bugs and it's just not going to be highly crafted and it's going to look like garbage in some areas and really good in others. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.